Imagine a place where history meets modernity, where canals weave between towering brick buildings, and where the past whispers secrets of a bustling maritime trade. Welcome to Hamburg's Speicherstadt, Europe's largest warehouse district. You're probably wondering, where exactly is this place? What does Speicherstadt even mean? Well, you're in the right place, because in this video, we're going to unpack everything you need to know about this architectural marvel. We'll explore how this massive complex, spanning over 260,000 square meters, earned its title as Europe's largest warehouse district. You'll discover the fascinating history behind these red brick giants, some over 120 years old, and learn whether they're still active today or purely historical. But that's not all. Ever wondered what you can actually see and do in a warehouse district? Trust me, it's more than you might think. From museums to boat tours, we'll cover the must-see attractions that make Speicherstadt a unique destination. Curious about guided tours? Wondering if you can explore on your own? We've got you covered. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to make the most of your visit to this UNESCO World Heritage site. So, whether you're a history buff, an architecture enthusiast, or just someone looking for a unique travel experience, stick around. Hamburg's Speicherstadt is waiting to be discovered, and we're about to embark on a journey through its storied streets and canals. Are you ready to explore Europe's largest warehouse district? Let's dive in. Speicherstadt is nestled in the heart of Hamburg, Germany's second largest city and busiest port. It's located in the Hafen City Quarter, just south of Hamburg's historic city center. To put it in perspective, if you're standing in Hamburg's famous Rathaus or City Hall, you're just a short 15-minute walk away from the northern edge of Speicherstadt. This proximity to the city center makes it an easily accessible attraction. What truly sets Speicherstadt apart is its intimate connection to Hamburg's port. It's literally built into the port itself, stretching along the northern shore of the Elbe River. This strategic location allowed for easy transfer of goods between ships and warehouses. Now let's unpack the meaning behind the name Speicherstadt. It's a compound word combining two German terms, Speicher and Stadt. Speicher means warehouse or storehouse, while Stadt means city or town. So, Speicherstadt literally translates to warehouse city or city of warehouses in English. And that's exactly what it is, a city within a city dedicated entirely to the storage and handling of goods. Speicherstadt is massive. It spans an impressive 260,000 square meters. That's about 64 acres or the equivalent of 36 football fields. To break it down further, it stretches over 1.25 kilometers in length and is about 150-200 meters wide. This area encompasses more than 17 building complexes separated by canals and connected by bridges. To put this into perspective, let's compare Speicherstadt to some other notable warehouse districts in Europe. The Albert Dock in Liverpool covers about 46,000 square meters, less than a fifth of Speicherstadt's size. Even the Entrepot Docks in Antwerp, another significant port warehouse complex, covers only about 100,000 square meters. To truly appreciate Speicherstadt, we need to step back in time to the late 19th century. Construction began in 1883 and wasn't fully completed until 1927. That's over 4 decades of continuous development. Speicherstadt was built to capitalize on Hamburg's status as a free port, which allowed the city to store and process goods without paying customs duties. This made Hamburg an incredibly attractive location for international trade. Over its 1-20 X-year history, Speicherstadt has witnessed some pivotal moments. During World War II, it suffered significant damage from Allied bombing raids. About half of the original buildings were destroyed or severely damaged. But like Hamburg itself, Speicherstadt proved resilient. Reconstruction began almost immediately after the war. In 2015, Speicherstadt was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site, celebrating its historical and architectural significance. One of the most striking aspects of Speicherstadt is its distinctive architecture. The warehouses are prime examples of Gothic Revival architecture, with a unique twist known as Hanseatic Gothic. Look closely and you'll see an array of architectural embellishments. Ornate gables, turrets, and glazed terracotta ornaments adorn the facades. The rich red color of the bricks is a defining feature, specially fired to withstand the humid conditions of the harbor. While ornate on the outside, the interiors were built for functionality. Massive wooden beams support floors capable of bearing enormous weight. Some warehouses could support loads of up to 2 tons per square meter. The intricate network of canals in Speicherstadt isn't just for show. These waterways, known locally as fleet, were essential for transportation. They allowed small barges to navigate directly to the warehouses. Interestingly, these canals are tidal. Twice a day, the water level rises and falls with the tides of the Elbe River. This natural phenomenon once dictated the rhythm of loading and unloading activities. Today, while large-scale commercial activity has decreased, these canals continue to serve a purpose for tourism and contribute significantly to the district's aesthetic appeal. While Speicherstadt's architecture harks back to a bygone era, it's not frozen in time. Today, it's a vibrant blend of the old and the new. Some buildings still serve their original purpose, storing high-value items like oriental carpets, coffee, and tea. However, many have found new life as office spaces, particularly for creative industries. Speicherstadt has also embraced its role as a cultural hub, housing several world-class museums and attractions. You'll also find a growing number of cafes, restaurants, and bars seamlessly blended into the historic architecture. In July 2015, Speicherstadt was inscribed on the UNESCO World Heritage list. This prestigious designation recognizes Speicherstadt as an outstanding example of a warehouse complex that illustrates the effects of the rapid growth in international trade in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. This status ensures the highest level of protection for this historical treasure and has significantly boosted Speicherstadt's profile on the global stage. Speicherstadt is home to some of Hamburg's most popular tourist destinations. The world-famous Miniatur Wunderland is the world's largest model railway, spanning over 500 square meters. For those who like their history with a side of thrills, there's the Hamburg Dungeon, an interactive experience that takes you on a journey through Hamburg's dark past. The Speicherstadt Museum offers a deep dive into the history and operations of this unique district. And don't miss the International Maritime Museum, housed in the oldest preserved warehouse in Speicherstadt. To truly appreciate Speicherstadt, consider taking a guided tour. Walking tours offer in-depth historical insights and access to areas you might miss on your own. Boat tours provide a unique perspective from the canals, especially beautiful at night when the warehouses are illuminated. If you prefer to explore on your own, Speicherstadt is very walkable. Don't miss the views from the many bridges crossing the canals. For the best photo opportunities, visit during the blue hour just after sunset when the buildings are lit up but there's still some light in the sky. The best times to visit are spring and early fall when the weather is mild. Speicherstadt is easily accessible by public transportation. The nearest U-Bahn station is Übersee Quartier. While most areas are wheelchair accessible, some of the older buildings may have limited access. Speicherstadt is more than just a tourist attraction. It's an integral part of Hamburg's identity. It represents the city's maritime heritage and its historical role as a gateway to the world. The district continues to play a vital role in shaping Hamburg's cultural landscape. While preserving its historical integrity, Speicherstadt continues to evolve. Future plans include further integration with the modern Hafen city development, improved flood protection measures, and ongoing restoration of historical buildings. Plan to spend at least half a day exploring Speicherstadt. Combine your visit with a trip to the nearby Elbphilharmonie or a harbor tour for a full Hamburg experience. Don't forget to try some local specialties like Franzbrötchen or fish sandwiches at the nearby fish market. Speicherstadt is more than just a collection of old warehouses. It's a living, breathing part of Hamburg that continues to evolve while honoring its rich heritage. Whether you're a history buff, architecture enthusiast, or just looking for a unique travel experience, Speicherstadt offers something for everyone. I hope this video has inspired you to visit this remarkable place. If you enjoyed this tour of Speicherstadt, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more travel stories. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring.